Good morning, Donna.
Well, hey.
Looks
Good
like you have a
morning.
lot going on this morning.
Oh, yes. This has been a busy day. Welcome to Southern North Art Studio.
Thank you for letting us join your work in progress, and we look forward to hearing a little more about what you're involved with.
Sure, I'll be happy to.
Okay, so you're building up your inventory, it appears, for the Thanksgiving and Christmas season. Is that right?
Right. This is probably the biggest selling season. Also, you'll see that a lot of things I make are small items because a lot of people like to come into the shop and purchase small items. And probably during many of our series, I'll be showing you some of these, how to make some of these smaller items, because you can really make them out of materials other than the clay that I use, because with the clay that I use you have to have a kiln, and I'll show you that whole process. But you can also make many of these things out of air dried clay or Sculpey. I think I'll start by showing you the beginning process. And again, this is just an overview.
What are these right here?
Okay, these are parts of reindeer. The finished product is right here. It's a little bobblehead reindeer.
Okay, that's very cute.
Yeah, it's really a lot of fun to make, and it actually tells a little bit about Mexican folk art, because this is, the little bobblehead animals are come from a Mexican heritage.
Okay.
One of the things I like to do is add special features to so many of these things. Like you see the reindeer ears on our reindeer made out of dogwood. This is the little owl, and you can see the owls are here getting ready to be fired, but it's got a little twig that the owl is sitting on, and that probably will be one of the activities that I'll teach you how to make also.
That's cute.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let's get to showing you the materials that I use.
Now I notice you have different colors here. Some of these are red and orange, and a number of them are white and brown. So why are some of them different colors?
Now this is really my preference. In a lot of art studios, there's only one kind of clay base used. You'll find that in a lot of our traditional potters. They'll use one particular one that works really well, and there's not a lot of changing over. I prefer using a variety of clay bases to go with the particular activity. For example, these Native American angels are made out of red earthenware, where the rest of these white items, and this is made out of red earthenware, and it's actually a low fired clay, firing around 0, 5 or 6 degrees, except in this case I'm firing it up a little bit higher than that. I'm firing it to a mid-range, and the rest of these are made with a mid-range white clay.
I guess at some point we'll learn more about what you mean by low firing and mid-range and high firing and so forth.
Sure, I'll share that information with you.
Okay.
Right now I'm going to show you how I get the clay.
Okay.
This is a block of clay. I usually get this in a grouping of 50 pounds. This is a 25-pound block of clay. This is actually a little loafer. It's fires around mid-range, which is 6 up to 6 degrees.
So different clays are designed to fire at different temperatures,
Right.
is that right?
Right.
Okay.
They certainly
And they
are.
come in different colors
Well,
when you buy them?
Well, generally you're going to have, clay is a form of earth, and so you're going to have earth tones. All these are earth tones, and you can do this is getting into more than what I'm really going to be sharing with you, because you can stain your clays.
For today?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
You can do a lot of other things to get different colors. But this is white earthen, this is white mid-range clay.
Okay.
And what I do is I get the clay in blocks. It's very moist because it has lots of water in it at this point. And I use fishing wire. You can use various kinds of wire, but this is a great little trick in cutting your clay. It's just take a piece of fishing wire and it cuts it nice.
My goodness.
Basic. Now, if you don't have, I'm going to show you now a tool that I have, which is a slab roller. But if you don't have that and you still want to do these activities, it's fine. You can use a rolling pin and set your height at using rulers. Set your height on each side as for the thickness that you want. And you can just use a rolling pin for this. It's in fact, in the classroom, that's what I used all the time until I actually got a slab roller. So my slab roller is in another part of the studio.